Y'all know the rent out here is too damn high, right? The rent, the mortgage high, like everything is high. So really, people who are in relationships that have been in relationships for years and they know damn well that the relationship over, they is not leaving. Like they're not leaving because they don't want to pay all them bills by themselves, okay? Now y'all, hear me out, right? Okay, I know that it's hard out here, but you cannot put a price on peace. So if you're in a relationship and you know that the relationship is over, like your mindset, everything left like you to the point where you don't even want to lay beside this motherfucker in bed no more. Like you don't want to have sex, none of that. Like the relationship is dead. And I feel like your peace is more important. And I say that y'all because I've been there, done that, okay? I was with my kid's father. We shared a house. We shared cars together, like all of that, right? And we knew that the relationship was over, but like we just, I don't know what it is that just make you stay. It's like when you're in a relationship for a long time, your whole world revolves around that person, right? Like everything they go through, you go through. Everything you go through, they go through. So it's like your whole life revolves around that person. So it's hard to remember who you were before you met them. Like it's hard to get back to that person. So I was like so stressed out, y'all, and depressed. Like I had lost so much weight. Like I'm already small. Like I've never been over like 150. So I've always been small. But when I was with my kids' daddy, like I was so skinny, y'all. And we had been through so much, like it was so toxic. And I remember just thinking like, damn, I can't leave because how I'm gonna pay my bills. Like I can't get a whole nother house, I can't get a whole nother apartment because it was just gonna be a lot. But back then during that time, like our rent was like $600 for a 2 bedroom. So it wasn't that expensive, but like I'm thinking, how my mindset was when I was going through that. Like I felt like I couldn't do it alone. And like I said, the relationship been over, y'all, but we just kept on thugging it out because we didn't want to pay them bills by ourselves. But I can say like now looking back, when I left, like I ended up leaving and I got me a whole nother apartment because that both of our names been on that lease. I couldn't put him out, he couldn't put me out. So it was so toxic. Like it was to a point like, man, I gotta leave. Like I cannot raise my kids around this bullshit. Like the arguing, the back and forth, the assumptions, the not trusting each other. Like it was just too much. So I'm glad that I did get that apartment, baby. I got them keys and I was out of there. And it took me like, I'll say like a good year or two to like get over the situation. And even though I had friends, it kind of helped me. Like having friends that you like, or like having a friend that you like, do help you move on more. So now I kind of understand why men move on so fast, y'all. Like they can still care about you, but they move on so fast because it helps them get over like the last person. So that's what I went through. And even though it still took me time to like get over the situation and get over the hurt, I got to a place of peace, y'all. And when I say once I got to that place of peace, baby, I felt like I wish I had knew I would feel that good, because I would have been left that nigga. Like I would have been left that man. And and I'm like, now I would never go through that again. So I'm just making this video to tell y'all, when you know the relationship over, y'all, just sacrifice whatever you need to. Like go get your own place, get a separate place. You can still get another place in your name, even if you're on a lease with somebody else. Long as you don't have any adjustments, or you don't know or you don't owe anybody, you should be able to get another place. So, if you know the relationship over, y'all, just do what you got to do to get up out that situation, because like I said, you cannot put a price on peace, okay? When I got to that place of peace, like it was such a good feeling. I'm like, I'll never go back to dealing with that again. Okay, so I know it's hard out here, y'all, and I like my cousin, a couple people that I've talked to, they like, you know, certain people just can't leave because they cannot afford the bills by themselves. And yeah, I do miss splitting on my bills. But like I say, I would rather pay everything myself before I go through that again. So, you know, just save y'all money, whatever y'all need to do. If y'all know the relationship over, baby, get your shit together, work in silence, do what you need to do, and move on. Period. Don't let nobody fuck up your peace, because after you get over that hurt, you'll never take that shit again. Okay? And until next time, I'll catch y'all in the next video, because I'm looking kind of crazy right now, baby. So I'm ready to clean up, get some things together, and I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah.